I'm going to make the block of the month out of the Fat Quarters Sew Sampler box, and this is it. I'll show you how I did it. It comes together pretty easy. All right, we're gonna do the Bliss Quilt Along, block number 7. This is from Fat Quarter Shop Sew Sampler. Let's see what we need. Put everything out of my little bag. All right, we need white, so the actual white. That would be this one. I need I have a blue green teal aqua. That would be this one. Whoop. That's enough of that to be able to see what it is. And then I need red, which we know is this one, but then this one is kind of a yellowy one, and I've been using this in place of yellow, and I think we can do that. We have enough contrast. The last block that I did, I put these two next to each other, and it wasn't easy to distinguish between the two. So we don't have that going on. Okay, so now let's see. Gonna have all my fabrics here from Tuesday morning. This is all one line. I had all the different kinds. And this is the Quiltology. I don't even know how to say this. I should know by now, but I don't. There's 20 pieces in this one. It's a layer cake. Everything else is pretty standard, but you need 2 of these to get the equivalent of a normal layer cake. But I have the charm pack, I have the jelly roll, and the Fat Quarters, which is where I got this from. So anyway, in case you're curious what I'm using, that's what it is, and it's called Kari, K-A-R-I. And now let's work on this. I'm gonna start with my Alpha Bitties. I'm going to show you where I am so far. So I have taken the A and C blocks, folded it in half or marked it with a pencil to go crosswise. I like the fold or the press. And then I made half square triangles, cut those down, and now it's having me join them to make pinwheels. And if you could tell by how I had these laid out, I just need to separate every other one on my pinwheel connection, and you'll see why. So I'm going to press to the dark side, but see how it automatically opens up and is a pinwheel, and they're attached. This makes life so much easier. Let's see. I'll give it a better press once I get the finger pressing done. They're just so little. Actually, I can do these ones. Okay, next I'm going to join these and make a 4-patch. I've sewn everything together except having to join these rows, and they're all connected right where they need to be, which is nice. But I pressed the middle one open and the corners in because there's so many joints here. To fold it back this way is bulky, and it's just easier to let the fabric go where it wants to go with least resistance, especially when you have tiny pieces like this. And I'm not a fan of pressing seams open. I just don't do well with that. And I know you can get some flat seams that way. I don't know, maybe you guys will have to let me know if you've worked with pressing seams open. But now, because everything went every other way, they'll nest just how I need it. So I press to the dark. I'm done with my block. Similar colors, but different fabric line, but the results are good. Mine's a little more bold. Doesn't have this light blue, but I'm liking it. So this was block 7. It came in the October Sew Sampler box from Fat Quarter Shop. This is the Bliss Quilt Along from Fig Tree and Company. Check my other videos for the block building of the other blocks up to this point. So this is what we're making. Is that showing up? I'm not using the color palette that they are, so I am using the same colors in the same order. They're just looking a little bit different, as you can tell. There we go. Those are more pastel-y. How about this? Let's try this, as you can tell. There we go. I'm happy with how this block turned out. So basically, I use the block lock rulers to square up my little corners, and then I did not square up the bigger ones because it's so close. They were squared to start out with, and so I didn't. I was hoping it would be okay. So I'm slightly off. The finishing size is 10.5 by 10.5. It's right where we are. Yep. So I'm not going to worry about that, other than this is kind of a jagged edge. Ta-da. Okay, there we go. Let me know what you think about this, and if you're doing it, watch my other videos to see the progress, or how to do the other blocks of the month, if that's something you have not done yet or just want to watch. That is the block of the month, block 7. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day.